Hey everybody, and welcome to day 44 of 365 Days of Gaming. Um, Today we are playing Super Nintendo 2. Um, ugh, I still have a sucky paddle. We kind of fixed it so that I can actually jump properly, and hopefully this will be a little bit better. This is like my favorite, one of my favorite Marios. Oh, and I died. It's weird without the music, but you have to turn the music off. Otherwise there's like weird copyright things that always flag up. Not a copyright to record gameplay, but a copyright to record gameplay with music. Ugh, again, I hit this pedal. I'm all like, I'm so good at Super Nintendo, and then bam. Everybody watching is just like, what you talking about? The buttons are like, just like they go too far. Like there's no like small... Oh. Oh, it turned around on me. It turned around. It was the total eclipse of the sun. Let's be the mushroom guy. I like him. The colors really whacked out on this because we're not like videotaping a console. I wish these games were like all released as computer games and less like on the new not computer games, as new console games. I feel like maybe they are and I just haven't found them. Have we mentioned we live in bumfuck nowhere? Where there's never anything? Yeah. Man, you get off the vine a little early. Kind of excited to play Super Mario World 3 tomorrow. Because that's the one that I grew up playing, was Super Mario 3 on like Super Nintendo. And then, or on regular Nintendo. And I didn't play the first one, Super Mario World 1. This one I didn't play until Super Nintendo came out, and they came out with a cartridge called All Stars, where, really? You're gonna kill me before I can go through my door? Where it had 1, 2, 3, and The Lost World, but like nobody I knew had ever played this one before. Like really miffed at this. We still have proper consoles. I'm gonna have to go and set them up and Luigi I don't like in this one. His feet run too much. Like it's weird to be in the air and his feet will keep running. It's creepy. Ugh, I was trying to fall straight through. Alright. When you're pushing up as you're pushing over to try and get through the damn door. Aw man, I didn't want it over here. Over here is bad. Because there's supposed to be a mushroom to help you grow and you get an extra heart. Do I have an extra heart? No. Instead I'm dead because my little guy flew too far. I'm not happy with this setup at all. The crappiest of the crap. And I just feel like I'm disappointing people now. Listen. Go up the bloody freaking viney thingy. You hit the arrow key like the slightest bit off. Ah, up, up button. Oh, man, not happy about this at all. Should have just played all the Marios in one go. This is better than the other one where I couldn't even get my guy to jump half the time. We reprogrammed the buttons, so now the bottom one is jump, which Mr. Mad didn't really understand. He's like, "Are you sure?" I'm like, "Yeah, that's the way the paddle's supposed to go, buddy." There we go. See this? Mushroom. Fills your heart, and you dig up those things, and they become coins. And you could use that there. Or could use it over here. Aha! Didn't mean to use it over here. I wanted to use it on the next part. But apparently I lost that one. And I fell down the waterfall. Well, this is a crappy show. Oh, where's the cat? So last night, I fell asleep. Didn't do a video. I'm going to do 2 today. Mr. Mad wakes me up like midnight. Where's the cat? I don't know. Check the window. Where's the... He's not there. I'm like, he's in the window. He's freaking out. He's like, no, he got out the window. How did he get out the window if the window was only open a crack? Because we have a window with a big rip in the screen. It was only held together by a few strands. It wasn't as bad, and then the cat was leaning on it. So we said, well, we won't open this window, because otherwise Mr. Kitty is going to get himself outside. And we don't like that. We don't like that at all. So he goes searching, and he comes in, and you gotta come look where he is. Why do I have to come look? Why didn't you just bring him in? He tried to go near him, and he ran away again. So the cat's microchipped. Oh no. I'm not gonna get that. Nope. Cat's microchipped. And so we call the microchip company to see if it's GPS microchip, or I didn't think so, but Mr. Mad thought maybe. Maybe, fingers crossed, it would GPS. So I fell down the water hole again. Used to be able to just glide across that. I think my program here is just craptacular. So double whammy. What? So we go. We called them. Turns out they didn't have the right phone number, which was a good thing we called them. But oh man, there's no point. I'm not even gonna get my heart. So we report him missing. Anybody turns him in to the shelter, shelter will scan him. His barcode will come up, and they said, you know, in the morning call your local shelter and let them know what your cat looks like, because some people will, instead of capturing a cat and taking it in, they will call ahead of time to see if, like, it's a, because there's lots of strays, right? So sometimes, and he didn't, so here's the other thing. He didn't have his collar, because the collar, like, week 3 that he was here, the clip on the collar broke, because we kept taking it off and on because it was bugging him, and we were trying to slowly get him used to it. So Kitty Cat doesn't have a collar. Kitty Cat's running around outside. Mr. Mad saw him, and he ran. I blame Mr. Mads. Mr. Mad is very dominant around the cat, and he doesn't quite understand what that means when we tell him, like, No, you're asserting dominance. You're not playing with him. You're showing him you're the boss. It's a guy thing and an animal thing, and Mr. Mad's not far off of being an animal. So he look at that, bounced it off the thing. So anyway, we report the cat missing. Oh, totally traumatic event. I can't sleep. I'm freaking out. Anyway, when we called the microchip people, they said to do this thing where they're like, if you clean the litter box, and I'm like, oh man, are you gonna tell me that like I should clean the litter box because it'll make the cat want to come? And not that we don't, but. And she's like, well, actually, it's a good. I said, well, I don't know if anybody cleaned it today. Turns out that's actually a good thing because house cats and outdoor cats who get maybe they get lost. You take them to the vet and they get lost a few blocks from home. Apparently cats can smell up to 2 miles. Their scent. So you take their poop and piss and stuff out of the litter box, and you put it into like a cardboard box or whatever, and you stick it outside because it's a scent marker. And if you have a really good bond with your cat, you can also put apparently your dirty socks because it smells like home. The smelliest things possible so that it smells like home and they can find their way. So we put it on the porch, and I sent Mr. Mad out later to make sure it wasn't in the way because where I had it was a bad spot. It was going to get rained on, so he puts it on the other side, right underneath, almost right underneath the window that the cat got out. And I think I hear something, and I go out in the middle of the night. Ugh, I fell down another water hole. Go out in the middle of the night. And there's nothing. No kitty cat for me. And so I go back to sleep. And I'm sleeping on the couch because I miss my baby. If I hadn't shrunk, I could have jumped down that ladder and held up the bomb and blown up the wall, but you can't do that if you're small because it'll kill you. Anyway, so I miss my baby, so I'm sleeping on the couch crying over my last kitty cat, and all of a sudden I hear this noise, and then this shadow come out of the window, and there is Mr. Data. Jumps. Oh, really? Come on. That wasn't enough time to get that mushroom. Jumped up. It's like a 6 foot. It's not a, like it's a first. It's kind of like a. Technically, we're on the first floor, but there's like a walk up to our door. So we live in a low-rise apartment, but we don't actually live like right on ground level. So we're kind of first floor, second floor, whatever. It's a good 6 feet because I'm like 5'10" and I can't look through the windows. I can kind of reach the windows, but I can't, not really. So this cat jumped up these 6 feet right back in. There's kind of a ledge there, so he must have jumped up on the ledge and then came back in through the screen. Pounces down over the couch. The other couch, not the one I was sleeping on. Scares the crap out of me. Prances his sorry little butt straight into the kitchen because, well, isn't he hungry? Doesn't he want his food? I'm like, screw you, pussycat. I was so upset with him. But he actually slept with. He doesn't sleep with us. He doesn't. He tends to ignore us at night, and well, pretty much all the time. He ignores us. But this time he actually spent the entire night, even when I kind of kicked him and he got up and left, he came back. He spent the whole night curled up by my feet with me. doesn't, he does not normally do that. So, I was pretty happy. And today he's kind of been, oh, I threw that thing again too far. I blame this, like, delay program garbage. It's not my gameplay at all. It's not my gaming. He's kind of been mellow all day. Well, plus, then he got a bath in, like, the middle of the night. Because fleas and grossies. Gross things. We keep Mr. Data very, very clean. He gets regular. We have waterless shampoo that you just foam up and lather in, and you can leave it, and it's great. And he always smells like coconut. And so he came in from the outside, and he was kind of wasn't too dirty. His paws were dirty, but I was worried about fleas. Mr. Mad's always like, we should bathe the cat. He doesn't understand that you can't just bathe the cat whenever you want. I've explained to him. Oh no, I missed the jump on my mushroom again. Balls. He always wants to just put him in the bathtub. No, you can't do that. He doesn't need he doesn't need to be shampooed more than once a month because he doesn't go outside. And we have the stuff with the flea stuff in it. So you're really not supposed to overdo it unless they catch something. Kitty should be left alone. But anyway, so Mr. Matt always wants to give him a bath. And he, for a while, would actually like give him a shampoo-less bath after I told him that you can't use the shampoo on him more than so much a month. He decided that the answer to that was, oh man, balls. Gotta go the long way. If you can get up into that thing, go the shortcut and fight the boss early. My door's just gonna vanish before I can even get in. There we go. Finally. Finally, I got some respect from this game. So he would just get him wet. Do you know how bad just like a generally wet cat will smell? It took me a really long time to figure out that that's what was going on because he kept complaining the cat smelled. I'm like, the cat doesn't smell. I'm like, the cat smells like cat. What are you doing to him? Oh, I'm just giving him shampoo-less baths like a moron. In his defense, he's never had a cat or a pet of any kind. So he does things that he thinks are cute or that the cat enjoys, and he can't read the kitty body language, who's kind of screaming like, Mommy, get me away from this maniac. Yes, we call ourselves Mommy and Daddy now. We're those people. And I'm not a pet person, and I always judge people who have their pets, and I'm all like, what is wrong with you? And I've had cats before, and I never really cared as much as I do with this one, who is my purr baby, not my fur baby like so many people call. He's my purr baby because the one time we gave him a bath, I wrapped him up. I don't know if you've ever seen the meme, but a purrito. Wrapping a cat up. And they look like a little... Anyway, I wrap him up in like a little baby. Swaddle him up. He enjoys it. But then he's my little purrito. And then from that, he became the purr baby. Right now there should be like deep dark music to tell me that I am facing the final dude. Okay, let's see if I can actually do this with this delayed. And her hair is a different color, and I don't know why. It's really driving me nuts. I feel like Mr. Mad might have just gotten me some bad kind of knockoff that isn't really any good. Ugh. So you gotta land on it, pick it up, and throw it at this lady. Oh no. Okay, well, Game over. I'm not. Okay, where do I get to retry from? If I have to restart, I'm gonna be very. Oh, I do. Alright, well, that was day 44, 365 Days of Gaming. Like and subscribe. Follow us on Twitter, Madhouse MMO. And, oh, yeah, so, about the cats, if you got a cat and they get lost, do that scent thing, because, guides them right back home. Peace out.